I'm tripping, told don't play. Sitting down on phone, got them back of there. Ready to kick down though. Man, stuff I don't know. Man, I move like a soldier, buy like a coat. I put chrome hearts on our free. And it's hard stuff that I bleed. You be chopping it up, belly. Work on botch, turn it up with a red on. Shaking this drum, I ain't popping. Hockey you down with binoculars. Call out my phone and I'm blocking you. Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut, which one to choose? I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. I got two girls in the cut, I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you.
Weezy out of here. Weezy out of here.
Dans le laboratoire, on fait pas de faute éliminatoire. Le cœur en fer comme Terminator, je les vois de loin comme les Miradors. Mieux de la taille de la jante, beaucoup de papier, pas de langue de bois. Le bracelet ça coûte une jambe et le prix d'une montre peut coûter un bras. Dans le laboratoire, on fait pas de faute éliminatoire. Le cœur en fer comme Terminator, je les vois de loin comme les Miradors. Mieux de la taille de la jante, beaucoup de papier, pas de langue de bois. Le bracelet ça coûte une jambe et le prix d'une montre peut coûter un bras. J'suis solide, si tu m'aimes, MMA, fort. Tu veux le feed, j'suis dans le club, tu parles trop fort. 1 million, 2 millions, j'fais 800 d'or. J'connais le avant le fisc et tous les accords. Je les vois tourner tous autour de ma comme un
everyone, and welcome to this Tuesday night telecast of the NBA presented by 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now here's Durant. Green, a screen. The baseline J is on the way, and Durant gets it to go. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Here's Cunningham. Hornets with the rebound. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Durant. Pass to Green. Fires for three. And Cunningham pulls it down. To the inside. Here's Sarr. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Outside Jones. Detroit moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Yeah, in the nick of time. Probably not exactly what they had drawn up, but Cunningham saves them.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Screen by Durant. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Inside. Sarr. Outside for Booker. Pass to Brooks. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Tries again. They grab their own miss. And finally, they hit one.
You can never question Brooks in regards to his willingness to work. He gives it to you every time he's out there. He gives you his all.
Well, Clark, every now and then you run into a player like Dylan Brooks, epitomizing that junkyard dog mentality.
Yeah, well said, B.A. I mean, when he's out there on the floor, you're going to feel and see Dylan Brooks. I mean, he's going to mix it up with anybody and everybody. There aren't many guys walking around looking to be as physical as Dylan does.
Here's Booker. After the basket by Charlotte. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
Pass to Durant. Jacks up a three. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons leading. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's Booker. Green covering. Booker no good.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Now Mitchell. No points so far. Outside, Green. For three, Smith. Kept alive by Charlotte. For three, Durant. He's off on that one.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Cunningham with the ball. Booker looking around. Fires, hitting the triple. Booker's got 5 points.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one.
To the middle. Here's Green. Ooh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagrammed.
And the Hornets making a change here. And one unfortunate distinction for the Hornets, Clark, the only NBA team to never win their division.
And to add to that, the second lowest number of playoff appearances after the Pelicans. And, you know, BA, with no immediate postseason prospects, Charlotte fans have to understand this is going to be a process that takes some time.
Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same. Same page here. So both teams changing it up here. And here's Charlotte now. They trail by 3. LaRavia with a screen. 3-pointer. Outside for Green. Let's go with a 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Now here's Watson. Outside, Green. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Knocks it down from distance. Booker's got 8. Hornets trail by 6. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. So it'll be Jalen Green shooting. That's on Jock Landale. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Out to the right wing. Landale misses. And here is Green. 7 points in the game. Pass to Eubanks. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. And the 3-pointer goes. And that'll tie this game up.
When you can simply shoot over the defender, you've got it made.
Cunningham, right side. Outside for Booker. Shoots it from the corner. The rebound by Eubanks.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
On the wing, DeRozan. Shot from 16. Brooks with the rebound. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Pass to Yabusele. Brooks outside. Pulls up. That one rolls around and rims out. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
Green for three. The rebound by Detroit. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Booker to win the cold spell. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Laravia outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Cunningham. It's Booker on the wing. Booker missing again.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
Here's Cunningham. And it's Laravia with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's DeRozan. Rebound Detroit. Here's Cunningham. Gets it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Hornets. Hunting for opportunity.
17.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Guys, back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Ivy. There's the drive. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Laravia outside. Here's Collier. Here's DeRozan. And it's Bona with a rebound. Now here's Wiggins. Still without a bucket. Down low. Here's Bona. Misses the baby hook. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
And it's Laravia missing. And it's Detroit with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. It'll be the front end of a two-game road trip.
Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
to Watson to win the drought. Tips it up. Eubanks. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ivy's got his first 2 points.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Laravia outside. Knocks down the long J. And the Hornets lead by 1.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Pass to Ivy. 4-3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Shot clock at 6. DeRozan. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
From deep, Melton. And there's the call on Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul of the game.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
To the paint. It's Watson on the wing. No good on the triple. And so it's Detroit with it. Cunningham outside. Fires from the wing. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Collier. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Pistons trailing. Now Cunningham. Brooks outside. It's Booker on the wing. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Pass to Durant. And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass, boy. Wreaking havoc on the boards, extra opportunities, plenty the way the game is played now.
Now here's Booker to win the run. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Fires from deep. And Charlotte, another 3.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
From 20 feet. A nice shot by Booker. And that's 13 points for Devin Booker.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
a sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Pass to Sensible. And Charlotte, another three.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Cunningham with the ball. Outside Booker. Lets it fly. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker. Getting it away just in time.
Here's Collier. Pass to Goodwin. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Pistons trail up by 7. Cunningham outside. Jones up top. And here's Booker. Detroit moving the ball around. Second chance shot. And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Here's Collier. Driving in. Got a piece of it.
You see the athleticism of Cunningham, using it there to come up with the swat.
Right side Booker. Pulls it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Booker's got 17 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Durant. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Team second.
Here's Durant. He's got 5. Tries to spin move. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Durant with the big finish.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Brooks outside. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Collier. Outside Durant. Here's Sensible. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 7-point differential. Pass to Sarr. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Brooks. Looking to get back on track. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Smith. Into the lane. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, just effortless on his drives. I mean, Smith is such a smooth finisher. Very agile for a guy with his size.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Hornets out in front, up 5. And we'll return shortly. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a 2-time champion as an assistant coach.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
Pass to Durant. Smith left side. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. Now Durant. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. They get it again. Pass to Melton. The kick out to Wiggins. Here's Landale. And at last, they get one to fall.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Pass to Green. Picked by Smith. From deep three-point land. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Ivy outside. Wiggins down low. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Brian, back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. And here's Ivy. He's got 5. Riley's shot is off. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Durant. Again, Charlotte.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Now here's Ivy. And there's the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this is what makes Ivy special, his ability to finish with power at the rim.
Now Green. 12 points for him. Pass to Durant. The 3. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
Here's Riley. Wiggins left side. From deep, Melton. Rebounded by Green. Charlotte leading by 10. Outside Durant. From the arc. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Durant's got 11 points here in the second half. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pistons trail by 13. Melton with the ball. Still no points. On the wing, Brooks. Fires the 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. On the wing, Durant. From about 19. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Pass to Brooks. Looking to end the run. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Mitchell. And here's Durant. Outside, Green. Back to Durant. And another basket for Charlotte.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do.
So both teams making some changes here. Charlotte leading by 14.
Substitution on the floor.
Now here's Green. 12 points for him. Pass to DeRozan. Up and over Brooks. And it's DeRozan missing. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's Bona. Shoots over Lopez. Pulls up, high post. And it's Cunningham missing. Here's Charlotte. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now Green. From deep. Offensive rebound. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
Boy, he is a serious high riser. Whenever Jones is out there, fans love to see him elevate for the throwdown.
On the wing, Green. Outside Watson. This one for three. Gets the three to fall. Watson's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Pass to DeRozan. 19-footer. Misses off the left iron.
Still searching for his first bucket. You wonder how far ahead they'd be if he was playing anywhere near his full potential.
Now here's Booker. The three is up. Oh, yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
Always has his eyes open. Brooks sees a chance to set somebody else up right there.
Mitchell deciding where to go. The slam from Green. What a finish.
And Green went to the penthouse level for that connection.
There's Cunningham with a three. Rebounded by Lopez.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. That shot is off. Pistons trail by 14. Cunningham with the ball. Picked up by DeRozan. Pass to Brooks. And here's Booker. Releases. Rebounded by Green. .102 left in the third quarter. And it's hammered home by Green.
Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
Cunningham outside. Uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got 10 points.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Green for three. No good there. 6 for 11 now from the floor. Detroit with the ball. They trail by 14. Booker with it. Picked up by DeRozan. And it's good for 2. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Green with the ball. Tries it from 19. No good, off the front rim. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Their defensive efforts have... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. As we get going... in quarter number 4. And the Hornets with possession here. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Collier. Eubanks up top. Pass to Goodwin. For 3, Collier. Rebound Detroit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He showed a lot of trust in his players. He said to them, quote, "You already know what to do, guys. Don't lose focus on the big picture now. Go out and get this win for us." Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
A silky mid-range jumper by Booker, attacking without any hesitation.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Yeah, that one's good. Cunningham.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Here's Collier. Pass to Goodwin. And it's off from 3-point range. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit. Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Collier. Outside Watson. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Bona with a rebound.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Outside Booker. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. The rebound by Eubanks. Hornets leading by 10. Here's Collier. Outside Watson. Parries it from 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Pass to Bona. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Collier. And it's Charlotte with another. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Fans, your Pistons dance team. Once again, give it up for your Pistons dance
Pistons trail by 15. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Yabusele right side. The three ball. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Pass to Collier. Stolen by Ivy. And the foul on Jaden Ivy. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Laravia. Pass to Watson. Launches it. Sinks the tray. Watson's got 9 points now in the second half.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks. And he is a hard charger. Ivy only plays at full speed, a great burst on his drives.
Pass to Watson. Misses the three. Pistons trail by 19. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
The kick out to Wiggins. It's deflected. Here we go, all alone. Shot is good by Goodwin. And here's Ivy. All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better. He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way out.
Pass to Collier. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the three. Goodwin, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Landale with a screen. From deep, Melton. And again, no good by Detroit.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
It's Watson on the wing. And he drives in. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Goodwin. Charlotte again missing. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Pistons trail by 21. Outside Booker. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Here's Huff. Shoots over Sarr. Again, the miss by the Hornets. To stop the drought. And that one's good. Cunningham's gotten 4 this quarter.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Outside Durant. Takes the 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Outside for Booker. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 10 points here in the second half.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Now here's Green. Over Cunningham. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Off target from outside. Hornets leading by 19. Pass to Green. And here's Durant. Brooks defending. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer, no good. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Pistons. Down low. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all. Obviously, Alexander Sarr's stature grabs your attention, but he's stronger than he looks too. And that can be a pretty dangerous combination if he learns to use it right. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Hornets.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And this is a nice win because facing a non-conference opponent, there's always some uncertainty. But they played their own game and dictated the action. Now they just need one more win to sweep the season series against the Pistons.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
And so it's the Hornets